Hi, this is Jack Daulton. I'm still in Sri Lanka at the site of Polonnaruwa, which was the capital of the Sinhalese kingdom in about the 12th century. And the center of the kingdom flourished here for about 100 years. I'm here with my friend and travel companion, Roz Ho, with whom I've traveled all over the world, of course. And Roz, we've been a couple of times to the ancient site of Angkor in Cambodia, and it flourished. Its high point was about the same time.
Yeah, about the same time. It's an interesting comparison.
The great temple of Angkor Wat, the largest stone building in the world, was built in the middle of the 12th century. And so this has been a really fascinating comparison with our previous explorations at Angkor.
In fact, we saw one temple where the guide said with Cambodian influence. I mean, I think he meant Khmer.
Here at Polonnaruwa.
Right, so there was probably trade between the two civilizations, or at least some contact.
Yeah, that's fascinating. And I mean, the largest empire in Southeast Asia, and probably the largest empire or kingdom, or one of them in South Asia, across the Bay of Bengal. Of course, they must have had contact with one another.
Yeah.
And the interesting comparison too is, just as Angkor fell into obscurity in the 15th century, only to be rediscovered in the 19th century, so too Polonnaruwa fell into obscurity after the 12th century, when the kingdom was moved south to Kandy, and only to be rediscovered by the British in the 19th century. So it too is a lost city, just like Angkor. Now behind us here, Roz, is a fantastic rock-cut sculpture, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's an image of the reclining Buddha, or the Buddha represented as he is dying, to pass into nirvana, never to be reborn again. And this image here, cut out of the granitic bedrock, is one of the most famous Buddhist images in all of Asia, in fact in all of the world. And it's really quite extraordinary, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's a monumental sculpture, obviously. It looks like it extends about 30 feet in length.
And carved from the same piece of rock is a standing Buddha and a seated Buddha, a couple of seated Buddhas over there.
Yeah, this beautiful granite formations are found all over this part of Sri Lanka, and they form a wonderful, relatively fine-grained and hard substrate or matrix for the carving of these monumental statues. This tendency toward monumentality, it's so much a part of Sri Lankan Buddhist sculpture, not quite as common in some of the other parts of the Buddhist world.
Well, now we have to move on to another site.
So we have to say goodbye to this masterpiece of Buddhist art. What a pilgrimage and what a privilege it was to come here. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.